don't know what you might be going through. You might feel misunderstood by your friends. You might be crushed by disappointment. Well, please know that God feels the sting in his chest. Did you know that Jesus couldn't even get his 3 best friends to hang out with him on the night that he was crucified? They abandoned him. They forgot him. If you feel the sting of loneliness, know that God felt it first. You might be feeling like you're going through hell. Please know that God went through it before you even, so that he might give you the same hope and encouragement you've heard about in this program. Jesus is the most God-forsaken man who ever lived, so that he could turn to you and say, I'll never forsake you. I will never leave you alone. It's our natural inclination when we get slapped on the hand to think, uh-oh, what did I do wrong? Well, what's up? That's natural, but God is supernatural. And he just doesn't turn a hose in Earth's general direction and then pour on a blast of water to see who gets the wettest. No, he has taken the judgment. That's why Jesus came. He absorbed all of God's anger against us because of our stiff-necked, stubborn pride and rebellion. He absorbed it so that God the Father has nothing left for us but forgiveness and tender mercies and compassion and peace and power and forgiveness and long-suffering. All God's got left for us is help and hope, certainly not judgment. Every morning, even now, even today, when I woke up, I thought to myself, oh God, I don't know that I can do this. Another day of bed baths, another day of somebody coming into my bedroom and getting me dressed, exercising my legs, sitting me up in a wheelchair, brushing my teeth, blowing my nose, brushing my hair. I can't do this. But yet when I feel that way, it is what drives me to God for help. He tells me I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I believe that. And it makes a huge difference. And maybe the really handicapped people are the people who, when their alarm clock goes off, they jump out of bed, they take a quick shower, they scarf down breakfast, and then they zoom out the front door in automatic cruise control. The Bible says God resists the proud. People who live life on automatic cruise control, but he gives grace, strength, help, hope, peace, patience to the humble. And who are the humble? Just people like you and me who know our desperate need and urgent requirement of God.
Just an ordinary girl. It was not what she had planned. It was hard to understand when suddenly her life had changed. Dreams would have to wait, alone and so afraid. But can you hear the words of Mary saying, let it be so. Lord, I would do anything because I know the God I love forever will be faithful. The God I love forever will never let me go. The God I love forever stay beside me, guide me home. For you alone are the God I love. Just an ordinary day. It was not what I had planned. It was hard to understand when suddenly my life had changed. It all seemed so unfair, but God was always there. And through it all I've come to see He's faithful. Let it be so. Lord, I would do anything because I know the God I love forever will be faithful. The God I love forever will never let me go. The God I love forever stay beside me, guide me home.
culture hates suffering. We wish we could get rid of it. We want to erase it from the dictionary. We want to medicate it. We want to give Advil to it. We want to surgically exorcise it or enhance it. We want to institutionalize it, divorce it, do anything but live with it. But yet, when we face our weaknesses, we can appreciate the fact that, hey, the weaker I am, the harder I have to lean on God. And the harder we lean on Him, the stronger we discover Him to be. And not just Him, we discover who we are. We discover things about ourselves that we never dreamed possible. So, little wonder the Bible says, boast in your weakness, delight in the infirmity, glory in the limitation. You know why? Because then God's power rests on you.
In the New Testament, the Apostle Paul recorded his cry for healing from a physical ailment of some kind. We have his personal account of begging God to heal him, and we've got God's answer. Concerning this thing, I pleaded with the Lord 3 times that it might depart from me. And he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Therefore, most gladly I will rather boast in my infirmities, that the power of Christ might rest upon me. Therefore I take pleasure in infirmities and reproaches and needs and persecutions and distresses for Christ's sake. For when I am weak, then I am strong.
I'll be the first to admit that I hate being weak. I become undone. I get so unnerved when at a shopping mall people stare, or when I'm in line at a checkout counter, the clerk looks right over the top of my head and looks at the person behind me and says, next please. It just is so humiliating at times. Nobody likes being weak. But the weaker I am, the harder I have to lean on God. And the harder I lean on Him, the stronger I discover Him to be. So maybe suffering isn't something we should try to erase out of our dictionary. We shouldn't try to avoid it, ignore it, institutionalize it, divorce it, medicate it, surgically exorcise it. No, maybe we ought to find what is in it that might show us something about God and show us something about ourselves.
Nothing defines us